Start recording in 3, 2, 1, go. Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we have our next gym over here, gym number 5, the fighting gym. As you can see, there have been a couple changes to the team. Nobody is really that great against fighting types, however. Psychic types, flying types, and... is that it? Yeah, I believe those are the only types that are super effective against fighting. So, go for those guys. Also, Ghost works out pretty well as well, because their fighting attacks can't hit you. And neither can their normal attacks, so that's pretty much every single attack that these guys have, I think. Other than maybe one or two, but for the most part, a Ghost type can just completely wall this gym and just take all the experience if you want. Also, Bayleef, that was kind of... oh god. Apparently I was stricken by the plague right there. That's just great, so... looks like I'm gonna die in about a week, and this Let's Play will never finish. And I'm kidding, I hope, but yeah, that was kind of really bad. I don't know what happened. Anyways, yeah, Hitmonlee is a pretty good Pokemon, fighting type, of course, with a really high attack, and Togepi levels up learning Metronome, which is an interesting attack that can use pretty much any attack in the game. And it's very random, and not that great. But still kind of fun, just to have, like, 6 Wailords using Metronome against each other and just seeing who's the luckiest. Of course that requires hacking, but who really cares? If only Slowpoke had a Psychic type attack, he could take this place down, but unfortunately that is no such thing. Hitmonchan. Now Hitmonchan is a Pokemon that I really like, or liked rather, just because he has access to all 3 elemental punches, which he just used all 3 right then. I don't know why he didn't just use Fire Punch, considering it's the only one super effective here, but you know, whatever. But yeah, he has all 3 elemental punches, which unfortunately in this game, they are special attack based, and Hitmonchan's special attack sucks massively. However, in 4th generation, when they did the physical special split, they became rather good. And now Hitmonchan has access to those punches and can use them well, rather than just crappily like he was before. But just the idea of having elemental punches is pretty nice. God, I remember I used in elementary school, maybe intermediate school, somewhere between 3rd and 6th grade, I was making an entire Pokemon game, just out of paper, really. And I made myself the champion, of course, because, I mean, I put all that work into it. And I had a Machamp, which was my favorite Pokemon at the time. And it had access to, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and I think either Dynamic or Shadow Punch. One of the two. But then it also had a special ability that would allow it to use all 4 punches at once, just combine the powers, and it'd basically be not like a one-hit KO, but it would be incredibly powerful. I mean, it made sense because he had 4 punches, so he could just, or 4 arms, so he just charges up electricity in one, and then fire in another, and so forth, and then he just, like, collides all 4 punches straight into the Pokemon at once, and it just, like, explodes or something. So, yeah, that was pretty neat. Basically, the whole idea of the, game that I was making was to make every single Pokemon catchable, even starters and whatnot in the wild. And I pretty much did that, I think. I mean, I think I might actually still have the papers for it. Maybe I'll do a vloggy type video over that. And also the Donkey Kong 64 stuff that I'd said that I'd put at the end of that Let's Play and never did. But yeah, maybe just one day randomly I'll do a vlog type of video where I show that off, as well as the Donkey Kong 64 stuff. So yeah, that's probably likely, if I can get a good camera that won't desync the heck up when I try to record, because that's a problem that I have with my camera currently. So yeah, I'm also wondering whether they'd really show up or not. That would also be a really long video and probably very boring. But you know, I might still do it anyways, just to put that information out there and have it, what's the word, preserved forever, I guess, you could say. Ah well, here we have a Primeape, one of the stronger Pokemon in this gym. Primeape is really cool, but I've never really used him that much. I don't know, he just doesn't get access to very many good moves, I feel. At least for now. Also, your name is Lung? What the heck kind of a name is Lung? Also, this guy has a cool mustache. Just by the way, my Pokemon are becoming kind of really over-leveled. I mean, Ariado's 30, Bayleef 31. Yeah, due to the lack of a team, I'm kind of giving a lot of experience to them. But a lot of the experience is also going to all the other Pokemon that I am trying to evolve for the Pokedex, but a lot of their experience comes from wild battles. Only a little bit comes from the actual trainers. It's about 50-50. In terms of my actual team Pokemon versus my evolving Pokemon. Anyways, to start off, Chuck has a Primeape, and he also only has 2 Pokemon, by the way. So this isn't going to be a very long battle, but to make up for it, they are an extremely high level. Couple that with the fact that I don't have anything that's super effective against them, this is just not going to be a good way to hit 5 times. How come whenever the computer uses that attack, it always hits 5 times, but when I use an attack like that, it only hits twice? Maybe 3 times if I'm lucky. There we go. Okay, just try to keep the damage off of Ariados, and just keep on Nightshading to do a 30 damage automatically. And now with this, we should be done. Yay, he misses, that's even better. And thus, there goes Primeape. So, that's 1 Pokemon down already, we're halfway done here. And we also get quite a bit of experience. Now, his next Pokemon is Poliwrath, which I can actually do something about. Bayleef over here is super effective against that, due to its grass typing. So this shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Also, it's level 30, so it's right up to par with our Pokemon. So yeah, that's just a thing to note. So how much does this do? Like a third? Half? Half? Way more than half? Wow! Oh, that was a crit though. Would have done about a third. Slightly over a third. Let me guess, he's gonna heal now? No! Oh, why did you miss? Why does Razor Leaf miss like that? I thought, doesn't Razor Leaf have 100% accuracy? I could have sworn it does. There's no reason that should have missed. Oh my god. Okay, even if it doesn't have 100% accuracy, it does not have the 50% accuracy that Dynamic Punch has. And yet he managed to hit it. Great. This is all going downhill extremely quickly. I mean, luckily I have the Magnemite in the rear that can just barely feint. Oh my god. Twice now? There's no way. Okay, I think Slowpoke, Death Fodder, go. Win. Not really, just allow me to safely switch into something else. Oh, of course, now you miss when I want you to kill my Pokemon. Okay, oh, okay, he's not risking the miss anymore. I'm guessing he's confident in Surf's ability. Kind of interesting how the gym leader has an HM move. I mean, it's a good HM move, but still, you never see a trainer at all using an HM move. Or rarely, very rarely does it happen, I guess. Okay, so with that attack debuff there, although he's using special attacks now, Slowpoke goes down, you've served your purpose well, and now we can move over to Magnemite. Hopefully he's fast enough, can get the Thunder Shock off, and faint. Okay, that was almost really bad. Will this faint? Will Magnemite get a ton of experience? He does! Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Level 22, you won't evolve yet, but you're getting kind of close. He evolves at level 30. And Bayleef did not level up either, which is unfortunate. Okay, there we go. We got the Storm Badge, which is honestly a really cool name for a badge. I don't know why, I just really like it. Level 70 Pokemon can obey you. We have level 30 Pokemon. I get the idea that they had with making you have to wait to trade certain high-level Pokemon, like you can't trade Pokemon above level 70 till you get the 5th badge, but it doesn't end up working out very well. It works for the beginning of the game, but then you get over here to only the 5th gym, and it's like, oh hey, level 70 Pokemon are up, whatever, even though the trainer's only using like a level 30. So, really, probably should be level 40 Pokemon or below at this point. Oh well, you talk to that random NPC, turns out she is Chuck's wife. Now we can fly and just teleport everywhere, which is very, very nice. You want to make sure you grab that. I remember in my first Let's Play of this, I forgot to grab that because I didn't know that it was there. Mainly because I'd only played this game once before, and even then I hadn't completed it. I just got to the 8th gym. And so, yeah, basically the second half of it was blind, pretty much. Although, my knowledge of Kanto from Fire Red brought me through that pretty well. Anyways, you go up here and you see Suicune, and then this guy will talk to you. It's Eugene again. And we can actually battle Eugene, which is kind of interesting. I wish there was more to do with Eugene, but this is one of maybe 2 other times that we see him. 1 or 2. And even has a really cool sprite. And his title is Mystical Man, which is even cooler. I just wish they did more with him. Like, have him meet up with you in certain towns or whatever. It would give more of a plot to the game. Which they didn't really add a plot to the game till Gen 5. I mean, Gen 3 and 4 kind of had a plot in regards to the enemy team. Like, Gen 3, they had the 2 opposing teams trying to raise the amount of land or water. And that was kind of interesting. And then Gen 4 is just the general, hey, I want to take over the universe. Stop him. Type of thing. But, you know, it's a Pokemon game. But still, I just wish there was something with Eugene in his search for Suicune. Or if Suicune were more prevalent, I guess. Also, Dream Eater, we're actually getting to see it. That's kind of a rare sight. Bayleef, what is with you and sleeping this part? Honestly, I know I might not be the most exciting person, but we have a battle to fight, and he's just sucking the dreams out of your nose. Seriously, that's what Drowsy does. Bayleef, wake up! You'd think that all my shouting would wake you up by now, but apparently not. This game doesn't work like that, even though it was recorded in the past. Can we just... There we go. Okay. After drawing that out for a very long time, there we go. Critical hit even, just to rub salt in the wound. Could have used that the very first attack, so we didn't even have to deal with this. Haunter, Ghost Poison type, that won't work out. Have to switch over to that guy. And by that guy I mean Ariados, because he's the only one that can do a respectable amount of damage to this thing. Yeah, okay, so unfortunately this technically isn't super effective because it doesn't have a type, technically. It just does 30 damage flat right now because of the level. Although, yes, it is enough to kill Haunter because it was dumb and stabbed its head with a nail. And so I can just switch out, remove that curse, and he basically just wasted his life. Now, hopefully this thing doesn't self-destruct or something, as Electrodes are known for doing, because I think that with this, Bayleef will have enough experience to reach the next level, and I'm incredibly sure that's the level that he evolves at. Oh, rollout, that's no... whatever. Although, good thing he locked himself into that, so now there's no chance that he could self-destruct. I'm not even sure if his Electrode has self-destruct or explosion in its moveset. I want to say that it does, just because it's an Electrode. Especially an early one like this. Okay, he missed, so he's no longer locked out of that. Or locked into that, I guess. So, let's just hope that he doesn't blow up here. And Sonic Boom, what a waste of your attack. You are going to go down, and maybe Bayleef will level up. Let's see. Okay, there goes the damage, there goes the health. Critical hit again, Bayleef. Why? Why does the RNG hate me today? Well, on the bright side, that was enough to level up. And yes, I did win. He gives you a ton of money, and Bayleef does indeed evolve. Fantastic. So now our starter is now fully grown up. And I gotta say, Meganium's kind of cool. I don't know how I feel about the antennas. I wish it still had a gigantic leaf on its head instead of some sort. Or maybe another flower like the one it has around its neck. But it's still cool. I don't understand the antenna whatsoever, though. Okay, well there we go. Talk to that guy, see you around, except we really won't. Alright, and then Fisher Ralph just goes ahead and calls me. Oh, great. I'm glad you are spending time with your Goldeen. Okay, I will not call my mom. She'll just tell me that she has bought me something that isn't a moonstone. Don't need anything but a moonstone. Whatever. Okay, so with all of that excitement out of the way, or if you can call that excitement, black screen, just great. Well, with that, in the next part, we will go save that there Ampharos. So I will see you all then. Goodbye.